Hello there. Ah, man. Welcome back to another Prison Break reaction, ladies and gentlemen. I am absolutely loving this series at the moment. I know I am only 2 episodes in at the time I'm recording this, and I am yet to upload episode 1, so I have no idea how this show is going to do, but I am so keen to keep watching Prison Break. I absolutely adore this series thus far. Season 1 has got off to a 2 from 2 start. We are shooting 100% from the field at the moment in terms of episode quality. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? My name is Elie Moses, a 25-year-old law and film student. He's from Sydney, Australia. Absolutely shooting his shot. And today, we are up to episode 3 of Prison Break Season 1, titled Cell Test. We're going to get into the reaction. We're going to have some fun with this thing. And as always, let's absolutely smash it. Let's go. Abruzzi went through with it.
What the hell happened? An accident. Gotta get it from the hole. Come on.
An accident, sure. We just clamped his pinky toe off.
Bring him on into 3. Cassie, I'm gonna need 10 cc's of silent.
Back to the infirmary. At least he gets to spend more time here.
What happened?
Nothing.
This isn't nothing, Michael. I need you to tell me what happened.
Oh, subtitles. My bad.
Don't make me lie to you. Please.
Blade went right through his boot, huh?
Yeah.
So, why wasn't the boot still on his foot?
Like you said, Doc. We got taken care of. Let's go.
I hope the doctor starts realizing what game she's involved with as well here.
We get him on board. There's going to be a midnight flight waiting for us the night we get outside those walls.
Willing to risk the entire escape on a guy you don't even know?
Preparation can only take you so far. After that, you got to take a few leaps of faith.
Big time.
Bruce is a huge leap of faith, Michael.
I'm not talking about Abruzzi. There's someone else who holds the key to this entire thing. With him, it either works or it doesn't. Problem is, couldn't know who that was until he got in here.
Sucre, you can't be serious. The guy's a thief, Michael. He can't be trusted.
I'm gonna have to trust him because he's my cellmate.
How well do you know him?
Not as well as a man can in a week.
Tell him. He tells everyone. We're done.
Can we trust Sucre, man?
We don't get him on board, there's not going to be any digging in that cell. If there's no digging in that cell, then there's no escape.
Can we trust anyone here? I mean, it's a penitentiary. Come on, man. It's a prison. How well can you trust someone in here? I mean, Sucre's been likable so far, but he is a thief. So who knows? It's just like, who's the most trustworthy out of the most untrustworthy? You get what I mean?
About your body.
Hello?
Hey.
Mrs. Zagalo. Hi, how you doing? It's me, Fernando. Sorry to bother you at home, but you know what's up with Mari Cruz's cell phone? It just keeps going straight to voicemail.
Maybe she has it turned off?
Mrs. Delgado, I know you don't like me, but I love your daughter and she loves me. We're gonna get married, you know?
If you were a decent man and you really loved her, you'd let her live her life.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'll tell her you called.
The fox is fast. I don't know how to describe it, but I don't know if this makes sense. I love the intensity of this show. I don't know why. I feel like it's just my type of show. I love it.
Poor sucker's guts are hanging right out of his stomach. I'll get a real good look at him because the wound's not fatal. At least not until the infection sets in.
You're one sick puppy. You know that?
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Welcome to prison life.
My God, Michael, this place is gonna kill you.
You said you talked to a woman. What was her name?
Letitia,
Letitia Barris.
how'd you know?
A year ago, I was doing exactly what you're doing. Trying to find out the truth.
Michael ahead of everyone.
It's a bottomless pit, Veronica.
On the outside.
They designed it that way, so that by the time you got to the bottom of it, Lincoln would be dead.
Your attendance at school and your grades need to be pristine.
Absolutely.
And to give you a real good idea where that anger of yours will get you if you don't rein it in, I'm signing you up for the Scared Straight program at Fox River.
Yo, she said
You'll
it
have
straight,
a
man.
mentor who you'll work with weekly, give you a little perspective.
A mentor?
Your father.
Oh, she was straight to the point. She said it straight. She wasn't gonna let him F around. LJ ain't effing around.
Tell me that ain't what I think it is.
It ain't what you think it is.
Fish, a cell phone in here? That's cardinal sin number 1. They can tag 2 years until your bid automatic.
If they catch you.
Hey, you know what kind of trouble I can get for just knowing what I know? Now that means you can make calls whenever you want, right?
I don't like the look in your eye. What's in there? You never saw it. Got it?
Cell test. He's testing him to see whether he exposes him about the cell phone. That's what I think. He's testing Sucre here.
Include any names?
Why would I want anyone to watch me die?
I've seen it happen a number of ways. Some people want to go it alone.
Yeah, I feel like Michael's testing Sucre, I feel like, with the cell phone, because it's the thing he most desires or wants in terms of like getting to his fiance's cell phone. But it's a test at the same time, like I was saying, to see whether he does leak that information out against Michael, because I feel like Michael needs Sucre, just as he was telling Lincoln before, in terms of like his way out of here. So yeah, it could be good to earn Sucre's trust, but it's all dependent on Sucre at the moment. And the amount of information told to Sucre about the elaborate plan depends on Sucre telling, or depends on whether Sucre tells everyone else, or like a lot of anyone about the cell phone.
Others have grandiose statements they want to make. All inmates who have made that choice have deeply regretted it in their final minutes.
Do they know Michael's his brother? They might have got to Letitia Barris first.
Hello?
Oh,
Move a muscle.
damn. She was ready. She was ready.
I'm not with them, Letitia. You have to believe
Oh,
me.
yeah? What you sneaking in here for?
I thought maybe they'd gotten to you.
Oh, yeah? And why do you care so much about my well-being all of a sudden?
I don't.
Finally, an honest answer.
But maybe you can save Lincoln. And maybe you can bring down the guys who killed your boyfriend in the process. If somebody killed you and Crab could have done something to the guys who did it, you think he would have? All you have to do is come to my office and tell me what you know. I'll type it up, you can sign the affidavit and split. I'll take you to the airport myself.
Man, Veronica, a real one. That's cell temptation, man. Oh. Now, is he getting the wrong impression here? Or is he understanding what he said in Spanish?
I mean, I don't know. But what I do know is that if Fibonacci testifies next month, you and I are going to be neighbors. And I am not going to let that happen.
I don't think you would fit in here, Philly. Fancy suits, ties, shirts.
I think you're right, so let's cut to the chase. Did you break this kid? Did he tell you where Fibonacci is? What's this?
It's a little gift from me to you.
Gonna be his pinky toe.
He says, yeah, you won't crack. What happened to the days when you used to trust me, Philly, that I would get things done? Those were the days when you actually did get things done, John.
Oh man, bringing the kids here is a violation.
Daddy, did you hear the news?
What news?
We're going to stay with Uncle Philly at the lake for a few weeks.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. You're right, John. Maybe you're right. I do trust you. Now you're gonna take care of that thing, aren't you?
That is a Listen, if you've watched, I've watched Sopranos, Wire, you watch Mafia movies, stuff like. Once you get in the game, the game's the game. These are the consequences of say game. These boys don't play around. Philly ain't playing around because he knows the whole operation. A lot of the boys are gonna go down under, and they'll cease to exist anymore if that Fibonacci guy testifies in a month's time. So I love how like Abruzzi has a window as well, similarly to Lincoln. That's like sort of his death sentence in a way as well for Abruzzi in terms of like the whole organization, the whole crime family goes down in a month's time if that guy testifies. But at the same time, we still got 4 weeks to Lincoln's till Lincoln's death, to his death sentence. So yeah, I love how at the same time both are on they're on a ticking time clock here.
How those boneyard visits going with that girlfriend of yours?
Besides, I got that coming to me because I ain't cuss no static in this place. Please, don't dead my conjugals.
I won't.
Thank you.
But in exchange, you have to tell me where that cell phone is.
This is the test.
Cell phone.
This is the test.
Don't play stupid with me. I'm giving you a chance to save your precious conjugals. You lied to me.
Did he crack? Did he crack?
Turner, your transfer came in. They want you in administration.
My boy stayed solid. My boy stayed solid. What did he tell him though? That slight grin. Sucre held it down.
All I gotta say is I better get to make all the calls I want.
Yeah, he can give up his conjugals because he got a cell phone.
Gonna be kind of hard.
I lost my conjugals over soap?
You may have lost your conjugals, but I can do you one better. I can get you to her.
To Cruz. You can get me to Cruz.
That's right.
Yeah? And how are you gonna do that?
We're breaking out of here. Starts in our cell.
In our cell.
Tell you the truth, it's already started.
Are you crazy? You think I want to break out of here? 16 months from now, I'm out the gate. I'm getting married, Poppy, and I'm sure as hell not doing it with no posse. Man, I would beat you 6 ways till Sunday. I lost my conjugals, they went all because of your little bar of soap.
I had to test you. See if you could keep a secret.
You want a secret? I got a secret for you, Fish. You dig in my cell while I'm there, and I'm gonna split your wig. ¿Me estás entendiendo?
Hey, in Fernando's eyes, right? 16 months is not that long left, right? Like 16 months. He can hold
Lincoln's relationship with your boyfriend.
I feel like he can hold it down for 16 months, right? Like 16 months ain't too bad. Why would he put that in jeopardy for a breakout within a month's time when in 16 months, we don't know how long he's already done, but like for 16 months, he can hold it down. Will Mari Cruz hold it down? Who knows? But for 16 months, I'm pretty sure he can withstand that unless obviously mitigating circumstances, if a prison fight, but you don't know. But yeah, Michael thought, I don't think Michael knew he had 16 months left, right? I'm not too sure. But yeah, I can see, I don't know. Maybe something might bring Sucre back. Or yeah, something for him to align with Michael's plan. But I was thinking to myself, like, how did Michael get that cell phone? But yeah, it was a bar, so pretty cool.
He owed my man 90,000 and he wasn't getting it done. Then all of a sudden, it gets done.
Lincoln said something about 90K
big
too.
Smile on his face.
Who paid him?
Not Lincoln. They paid his marker.
Who's they? It's
Yeah.
all right, Letitia. I told you you're safe here.
Lincoln said something about owing 90K.
So the government paid Lincoln's debt? Did the crabs say what they wanted in return? All right. Just give me a moment to type this up.
Yo, stay away from the
Where you
windows.
going?
I'm gonna have a smoke.
No.
Look, this is only going to take me a minute.
So the smoke.
No. That one smoke could be the end of her life.
No redness or swelling, so it's no sign of infection. And keep you on antibiotics for the next 10 days. You should be good.
I've made some enemies.
Yeah. Scared? Man, okay. Here's what I think you are scared. And you wouldn't be human if you weren't scared in a place like this.
He said you just have to face it. You just have to open that door and the monster would disappear.
Brother sounds like a smart man.
He is. In here, though, you face your fear, you open that door, and there's 100 more doors behind it. Thanks. But I think I'd like to face the monsters on my own.
Have a good smoke?
Yeah.
I don't smoke.
Hold.
Didn't mean to startle you. Special Agent Kellerman, Secret Service. We've been informed that you obtained a copy of the surveillance tape entered as evidence in the Lincoln Burroughs trial.
Is there a problem with that?
We're just following up.
Has there been some amendment to the Freedom of Information Act that I'm not aware of?
You know, when a prisoner gets close to the end of his time on death row, if you come across anything that could shed some light on his innocence, I'm offering my help.
Sounds great. I really appreciate you coming by. Do you have a card, Agent Kellerman?
Of course.
See the way he
Don't
glanced.
hesitate to call.
See the way he glanced out that window. See the way he glanced out that window. Letitia went out but never came back in. That I don't smoke was cold. That I don't smoke delivery was cold. I knew it. That was gonna be a deadly smoke break.
I'm so sorry.
Where are you?
I'm sorry. This just isn't the time. I'm sorry.
This is the time. I'm at the reception hall. The coordinators here, the vendors.
Look, I'm sorry. I can't talk right now.
Now, is this case gonna put the marriage in jeopardy? You're gonna be spending too much time on the case, not enough time on the marriage. Poor Sebastian.
We could cut off all his limbs, he still wouldn't talk. Pain's not the answer here. Maybe the Beatles were right after all. Maybe all you need is love.
What are you doing?
Doesn't look like I'm doing. I'm rolling it up. You can't do this. I'm done playing your reindeer games, Fish. I'm going to transfer to a nice, quiet cell with a normal cellie. One that doesn't screw my entire life up.
Look, I'm sorry about your conjugals, but if you go now, don't do this. Please.
Listen to me, Fish. I got 16 months. I got a fiance to think about. I get caught with a hole in my wall. I don't get to see the real world for another 5 years. Let's go, Sucre. I can't do that.
There's always a solution. We can work it out.
Sorry, Fish.
Damn, man. That cell test failed.
Can I ask you something? Why have you denied any family or loved ones to be there for you in the end?
Why would I let them watch me die? Cause them enough pain.
Maybe it's not about them watching you die.
Maybe it's about me watching them live. At the final torture.
No. It's about how you want to leave this world. What's the last image you want to take with you? A stranger?
Got an issue with that little friend over there?
Don't gotta come to you. You don't give the green light.
Everything in here runs through me. You know that.
I tell you, Brown gets that piece of detritus.
Detritus, that's crazy.
I want it every day for the rest of his bid.
Easy now, fish. Don't make this any harder than it needs to. It's time we came to an arrangement, don't you think?
Abruzzi gonna double cross him here. The other guy, the child and woman, you know. This fool.
You know, I was thinking I was gonna cut you bow to stern. So, maybe it's time I lit up that leather once and for all.
We knew that was coming. We knew that was coming. Is he just getting a shakedown? Just a beatdown? That's it? Damn, back in the line. That's crazy. Like, back in orderly fashion.
What happened in there was my way of saying I know. Trying to make amends here. Bygones were bygones.
Desperation.
You're a mercurial man, John.
I prefer bold.
You get me a plane, I'll get you Fibonacci.
What do you need
Ooh.
a plane for?
I think you know.
You just gotta know the exact date and time.
I'll tell you soon enough.
Soon enough ain't gonna cut it. You'll be outside these walls before Fibonacci testifies.
You will be.
Testifies in 1 month.
Then we'll be out in plenty of time.
If not, you're a corpse.
Hey, fair trade. Drake Travis Scott. That's a fair
Get about
trade.
the crabs. Tell me the exact date and time so I can start making the arrangements.
I don't know if I can trust you with that information yet.
Why not?
Like I said, John, you're a mercurial man.
Wait, where Veronica works, guessing the courthouses, are there any security cameras around? Like, surely there are, right? In the courthouses. So there'd be footage of the Secret Service agents taking Letitia out, yeah? And taking her. Possibly her putting up a fight and them taking her aggressively too. That could be a thing. So hopefully Veronica maybe checks the security. If there is, I'm not too sure. I mean, it is the courthouses, so surely there is. The law courts.
Think I can do that?
Come on, man, I'm in a cage. 10 minutes. Please. It's my kid.
I like how that guard has a little bit of respect for Lincoln.
So, here we are.
Yeah.
It's Friday.
Hey, Ben.
You know, in trouble.
How's your mom?
In the end, the only thing that matters is love. Blood, family, you.
I feel like Lincoln's accepted his fate in a way, but
Give me your hand.
he knows he got caught up in the wrong game, and that's a consequence of that game.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand. I love you. I'll always love you.
The actor who plays Lincoln does such a good job. He's so good. Great scene. Great scene.
And then she just disappeared. I think something happened to her.
Look, I'm gonna make this real easy for you. Do you want to get married? Or not?
Hey, yo, hold off, prick. What the heck? That came out of nowhere.
I don't know.
Wonderful.
Maybe we could postpone it. Okay, I can't do this right now. My head's not in it. It's supposed to be a celebration.
If you're really telling me you want to postpone this thing, then I want to cancel it.
Hey, you two were never going to work out anywhere with the way you're talking right now.
Sebastian, I'm sorry.
I'll come get my stuff tomorrow.
Gotta give her time to process things, man. Like, especially with the type of job she does, he has to understand, like, she's trying to save a man's life here. And as a lawyer, I feel like she feels like she owes that to her client, right? Like, and obviously, her ex-lover or like a longtime friend she had as well. And especially to Michael, she owes that to him as well. Like, Michael went in the can for this. And he's just got to be a bit more sympathetic to what's happening at the moment. Obviously, her head's not going to be, you know, her head's not going to be in marriage mode at the moment, especially with how much planning and organization goes into a wedding. Yeah, definitely. She needs to solve this first. She needs to clear this baggage from her life. And he's just got to be a little bit more understanding. So what if you postpone it? Let her focus on the case and you can work things out together and spend time together still. But I don't know. I just feel like I feel bad for Veronica here with him just canceling it like that straight away. What, she misses a couple phone calls. And, you know, she doesn't show up to something. She doesn't show up to the reception. And that's it. You want to can it. You have second doubt straight away. I know in episode 1, he asked her and he had his doubts a little bit. And she said, no, of course, let's do it. When they were going through the wedding cards. But at the same time, you just want to call it quits like that straight away. That's how I know they're never going to work out. If that's their way of problem solving, then it's never going to work out in the first place. There's going to be many more hurdles down the road. And if that's like their first hurdle like this, and that's how they tend to solve it or attempt to solve it, then it's not going to work. I kind of feel bad for Veronica that Sebastian just calls it quits like that, or just asks the question with all that she's going through at the moment. And she's right. Her headspace is nowhere going to be in marriage mode at the moment. It's not in it. Obviously, she loves Sebastian. And I think she loves him. But yeah, with what's happening at the moment, with who's involved, she just had a gun pointed to her head today as well. Like, maybe she should have mentioned that. I don't know. But like, there's a lot going through. But I just, yeah, I don't know. I don't think Sebastian handled that well. The Allen screw. You cellmate?
Found you a new silly.
If it's T.
I found him in psych ward. He was the only guy with an empty tray, so psych ward.
Don't tell me it's teabag.
Because if you do.
Bellic is an all-time prick.
Get in here. Just a heads up. Don't make eye contact with him.
Now, is this the best possible cellmate or the worst possible cellmate for Michael here? From the psych ward. Gonna cause all kind of headaches for him. One step forward this episode, I feel like, with the relationship with Abruzzi, but 2 steps back in terms of like what happened with Screw.
Lincoln, we have a problem. I got a new cellmate.
Who? That's a problem.
That's a
Just gonna have to
problem.
bring him on board.
You don't bring a guy like that on board.
And I'll work at night when he's sleeping.
10 feet, Schofield. How far behind are we?
3 days.
Thought you said the margin for error was 0 days.
I did.
Gotta make up those 3 days. 72 hours is a long time. They have Letitia in the car.
Nice out here. I got a buddy. He's got a place way back up in these woods. I'm up here hunting around this time of year. Back in.
Wow, are they gonna put this down to a hunting accident?
I'm sorry.
gotta believe that.
Please. Please.
Kellerman's ruthless, man.
Pick up the casings.
I got a neuroanatomic lesion.
Made eye
affecting my
contact.
reticular activating system.
What does that mean?
It means I don't sleep at all.
I work at night when he's asleep. One step forward, 2 steps back. Lost Sucre, and the new cellmate doesn't sleep at all. So, oh man. Oh man. I'm actually loving this show. I just want to keep watching. I want to binge watch the crap out of this. I actually want to binge watch the crap out of this. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to Cell Test. That is episode 3 of Prison Break Season 1. Been your boy Elie Moses, ladies and gentlemen. Take care. God bless. Peace.